our player, and he will come in once the questions to the manager are concluded. So Loris Karius will come in the room as soon as Mr. Klopp is concluded. Our translator is Valeria, I believe. Very simple. If questions in English obviously will be answered in English, and then full translation at the end. Questions in Russian will be translated into English for Mr. Klopp to answer in English, and translation in English at the end. So we'll try and get around as many of you as we possibly can. If I could ask the photographers, and if you could just translate this bit specifically, Valeria, the photographers would bear in mind Jurgen will need to hear the question. So if they could maybe keep the clicking during the question down,
always helps.
It would be great. So if you could explain that to our audience.
Сначала мы переведем мистера Юргена Клоппа, и если вы будете задавать вопросы на русском, я буду переводить вам на английском, вопросы на английском буду переводить, соответственно, на русский. Все?
Yeah. Super.
Он работает?
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Good.
Все?
Okay.
Можете начинать?
We'll kick off with our gentleman here. Brian.
That's what we wanted. If we ask a question, you have to stop making photos. Otherwise, I can't hear the question. That makes it all longer.
Да, во время того, как будут задавать вопросы, не фотографируйте, чтобы можно было слышать, что задают, и погромче говорите.
Make photographs when I'm answering. That makes more sense.
Jurgen, what type of game, what type of a match are you expecting here against Spartak Moscow?
Какую вы игру ожидаете увидеть здесь?
Intense, difficult, how Champions League football is. Spartak Moscow is a very strong side, very experienced side. Was very successful last year, this year a little bit. A few problems probably with injuries. That is a problem for each team in world football, but football playing side and very experienced. So yes, we will be ready, but we need to be ready because it's a difficult place to win.
Да, мы не питаем иллюзий по поводу этой игры. Мы знаем, что она будет сложной, потому что наши соперники, они очень опытные, и да, мы ждем очень активной, очень сложной игры, к которой мы готовились.
Defensively, what are you doing to try to improve?
Don't make it. Oh, sorry.
Что делали? Как вы тренировались? Как вы готовились к этой игре?
Work better together. Defense, how I understand it, is a teamwork thing. So, and that's what we were speaking about, what we are talking about. I know you and your colleagues talk about different things, but I talk about the team performance when we defend. We have to do that better, but that's what we are working all the time on. So, that's it.
Это очень обширный вопрос, но в целом мы готовились как обычно, мы тренировались в усиленном режиме с командой.
What about Philippe Coutinho? Is he back to his best?
Excuse me?
Philippe Coutinho. What about him?
Что насчет Филиппа Каутиньо? Что вы можете сказать?
Oh, he's still a young player, so I hope he can still be better in the future. But he was in good shape before he got his back problems, and he is now in a good shape. That's really important for us, and he had a fantastic game last weekend, so very important.
Он молодой игрок, поэтому мы надеемся, что он в скором времени поправится, и мы ждем его возвращения.
Один чемпионат. Сегодня на предматчевой пресс-конференции Массимо Каррера сказал, что советовался о Ливерпуле с Антонио Конте. Советовались ли вы с кем-то в игре Спартака?
Еще раз можете повторить?
Массимо Каррера на пресс-конференции сказал, что советовался с Конте по поводу игры Ливерпуля. Советовался ли вы с кем-то в игре Спартака?
Today, on the press conference before Massimo Carrera, he advised with Conte about the match with Spartak. So did you ask some advices? Did you ask advices to someone before this game?
The manager of Moscow asked Antonio Conte.
Yeah.
We won against Chelsea, by the way, so I probably could not say a lot. Okay, they were champion, but we won against them. No, I don't have any.
Нет, ни с кем не советовались.
Former colleagues which I could ask. Sorry. I have to do my own work.
Okay. Yes, one more.
Еще один вопрос. Смотрели ли вы матч Спартака с Анжи? Возможно, разбирали. Если смотрели, видели ли второй гол Спартака?
Have you seen the match between Spartak and Anji? And if you have seen it, did you saw the second goal?
Что вы можете о нем сказать?
What can you tell us about it? What's your opinion about it?
I saw that game against Anchi. I saw the game.
Spartak and Anji.
Yeah.
when 5 players of Anжи tackled against one defender of Spartak?
That's a very specific question. Okay, what was your opinion about this situation? What's your opinion about this situation when 5 Anchi players tackled one Spartak player?
I'm interested what you think about it.
Oh. No, I'm not here to judge these games. I use the games for analyze what we can do. And okay, we will not go with 5 on 1. Maybe I can promise this. Just 4.
Спрашивали, что вы думаете про гол, когда 5 игроков Спартака атаковали одного игрока Анжи. Он сказал, что они бы так делать не стали. Наоборот, да, простите.
Yes, gentleman on the second row there. Excuse me. Okay, so
You don't hear anything now.
that's better.
Okay.
We'll try and do better. Gentleman there with his hand.
It's not too important until now. So.
Yes, gentleman there. Yes, you. Yeah.
Andrei Karkashov, Test News Agency. If you know, there are lots of rumors that Quincy Promes, the midfielder of Spartak, can move to Liverpool. Can you comment somehow on it? Are you interested in this player?
Ходит очень много слухов о том, что игрок из Спартака хочет перейти в Ливерпуль. Можете повторить имя?
Quincy Promes.
Да. Да, что он переходит в Ливерпуль. Вы можете как-то это прокомментировать?
He's a good player. Is this loud enough now? Yeah. Okay, he's a very good player, and yeah, but nothing else to say. So there are a lot of good players, but we have already.
Ну, он очень хороший игрок, но... Да, он очень хороший игрок, и больше нам нечего добавить.
We have already a few Dutch players, so or at least one. He knows him very well, so obviously they are good friends. But really, that's not the place probably to talk about this. But he's a good player, but a Spartak player.
Он очень хороший игрок, очень опытный, но здесь ни время, ни место, чтобы обсуждать этот вопрос.
Okay, Fella, can we wait till the answer is completed and then give a translation if that's okay? Gentleman there, yes, thank you.
Alexis Shevsky, RT. Jurgen, now we mentioned Promes. Carrera spoke at the press conference earlier and said there is a big doubt that Promes will play tomorrow. He is not trained at the open training in Spartak base today. Do you think this will affect Spartak's game? And do you think Promes is effectively the most dangerous player at Spartak?
Очень плохо слышно вас было. Да.
It's okay.
Вы просто фотографируете, вы можете, пожалуйста?
Quincy Promes couldn't train today, and if I think he's the most important player for them, most dangerous player for them, Quincy Promes, he's the winger of Spartak. Quincy Promes, the name Promes.
Promise? He?
So that's Promes. That's a name.
Вы можете повторить, пожалуйста, еще
Я
раз?
могу по-русски повторить.
Ну, давайте.
Спросил по поводу того, что Промес, скорее всего, не сыграет, как сказал Каррера. Он не тренировался на открытой тренировке. И считает ли господин Клоп его самым опасным игроком в Спартаке?
Good,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So yeah, he didn't play in the last 1 or 2 games. I'm not sure. For sure, not the last one. So he was injured. That's Quincy is a very good player. So he's his speed is good in 1-1 situations and all that stuff. So that's of course that's a weakness for each team. It's like we played the last 3 games without Sadio Mane. So also a very good player. Yes, he's not the only good player in the Spartak team, but he's a very good one. So, but how is that? It's always affects always performances. But we will not win because one player is out, or Spartak can win because one player is in on our side. That's how it is. We have to play together, and that's what we try. And yeah, I don't know if Quincy can play or not, but the analysis we made that was already without him because he didn't play in the last game. Eh?
Он, несомненно, очень хороший игрок, но команда выигрывает не усилиями одного игрока, а совместными усилиями, поэтому это, конечно же, сказывается на игре команды, но это не критично.
Last couple of questions for Mr. Klopp before Loris Karius comes in. Any more from our Russian hosts, our local hosts, Mr. Klopp, before I go?
Последние несколько вопросов мистеру Клопу.
No, in which case then we will finish with Brian with the final question.
You've spoken before about falling in love with Liverpool. We heard from Maurizio Pochettino the weekend. He said that he was in love with Harry Kane. Just wondering, are you in love with any of your Liverpool players?
У вас есть какие-то любимые игроки в Ливерпуле?
I'm really impressed that we are in a Champions League press conference and talk about things like this. I really don't understand the business anymore. So, but it's yes, I love. I said I love the club. That includes the players. It's easy to talk after a game when we don't know how often he scored 3 goals or whatever. And, yeah. Actually, I love Harry too.
You love Harry?
Kane. Yeah. But he's a Tottenham player. So I love good footballers. That's how it is. But yeah. Whew.
Да, я не понимаю, почему на такой конференции задают подобного характера вопросы, но мне нравится.
Actually, it's not important. The question, not my answer, it's not important for Russia. It was just an English thing. Pochettino loves Kane. And who do I love? So that was the question. It's a waste of time.
Сказала, что бесполезно отвечать на такие вопросы, потому что русские люди этого не поймут. Это между англичанами.
Okay, thank you guys. If you want to wait here, then Loris Karius will be in there. Okay.
Okay. All the names, yeah.